Yes! Talk about, do you know what? Try not to get emotional. Hello and welcome to Found in the Ground. Today I'm on some new fields, part of a large new permission that I gained recently, and I'm still out here prospecting, trying to find the good ones, and it's so exciting. It's unreal. I've got a couple of fields this away to head to, and there's not really anything known about this area, so anything I find today could genuinely change the history, or at least update the history of this particular region. So that's super exciting. I'm out with my Manticore today with the standard M11 coil on because I've got some stubble, so I don't want to be going too big and messing about on that. It's absolutely beautiful here. I've had deer frolicking about, I've got buzzards screeching overhead, I've seen some hares. Such a wholesome place. This is why we come out here, isn't it, guys? Just to enjoy the countryside, reset our lives. Anyway, enough gabbling on from me. Let's get out there and rewrite the history of this very location. Starting the day with a screamer. This is my first signal, and it's 66 to 67, and it's got a big circle along the 2D trace there, so I'm expecting this to be a coin. But then I expect everything to be a coin. But that is a lovely signal, and it's straight out. What could it be? Let's have a nice strong start to the day. Not seeing anything coiny, if I'm honest. What is this? Oh dear. Looks like a blob of lead pewter, God knows what. Oh, it's absolute toot. Oh, damn it. All that glistens isn't gold. It's definitely a thing here in the mystery clod. Oh, it's nearly fallen out into band already. Can you see this? I think potentially a piece of medieval buckle. I think that's what I'm going to go with. What's left of it, very little. It certainly is. A piece of medieval buckle already. Flipping get in. Yeah, so that's effectively what's left of it. T'other end, where it's starting to go circular, would have been where, oh my word, learn how to talk, the loop would have been, and I think the clasp might just be sticking out there. Yeah, that might have been the break that happened back in the day. Then who knows what other medieval loveliness there might be here. Could I get another hammered today? I got one on the last trip out. Yeah, the clasp is still in there. Hey, great little start. And the first button of the day. There we go. Be rude not to show you that one. Lovely old job. It's a gloves coming off moment. I think I'm into a hammered. Yeah, it's a teeny weeny one. In fact, hat's coming off as well. I might even just get naked at this point. It's looking like possibly a farthing. Absolutely tiny little hammered coin, little bit damaged. Oh, absolute monster. Right, a gentle cleanup is required on this to try and get some kind of identification of what is a very battered, teeny weeny little thing, but still hammered coin. Well, I think it's an Edward. I would suggest it is. It is a long cross. I don't know if it's going into anything like a Richard. I just don't know with farthings. I don't get too many of them. It's got a wicked crack going through the middle of it, so this isn't far from being even smaller than it actually is already. So I'm glad it's been saved. It's been chewed up quite badly by something at some point. I can see Civitas I think it's an O in the end, so I'm going to go with a London Mint on it. Really lovely little portrait of what you can see of it. It's got like a chubby little face. And I don't think it was clipped before it was lost, actually. When saying that, if you start clipping farthings, how tight are you? Anyway, that's a medieval buckle and the hammered, although they're opposite sides of the field, so it doesn't particularly help me. But yeah, an hour or so in, nice. Now, I wouldn't normally turn my big camera on and do a big reveal, get all excited about a button. However, have you ever seen a button quite like this? Yeah. I don't know if it's a stone. Is that a stone set in it? I'm going to give this a little clean up and then we can have a better look at it. How bizarre. How strange is that? That almost looks like an acorn. Absolutely beautiful stone. Polished and set into that button. I'll be darned. Yeah, I've never seen one like that before. You must have looked the cat's pyjamas wearing all that lot. God, stunning. Have you ever seen a button like that, guys? Do let me know. That's something special. Wouldn't be a day's metal detecting without the musket ball. Unfired little one. Yeah. So we've got medieval and onwards here, haven't we? It's busy for finds, believe it or not. Although it's quite a small field, everything I've found in the last 2 hours has had history to it, and there's hardly been any junk. So it's yeah, it's sort of busy but not busy, if you get what I mean. Some fields are just busy, aren't they? Just full of absolute junk, and every now and then you find something. This has got no junk, which is lovely, but it makes it feel quiet. You know what I mean? All right. Right, field 1 has been done, albeit just around once. Haven't got time to spend all day on these fields while I'm prospecting, so let's see what field 2 has to offer. Straight in with a bit of militaria here. We've got a general service button in not terrible condition. You can see the rampant unicorn? Can't remember what it is on there now. But yeah, there'll be makers, marks and so on there. But that looks like World War II. Lovely old job. Don't know if you can hear it. All the straw is popping and cracking. It's one of my favourite things. There's been a bit of rain over the last couple of days, so the moisture's just popping inside the stems. No, if you can't hear it, apologies. It's amazing. Anyway, back to the finds. Steel yard weight. There we go. Been finding quite a few of these recently, and yeah, I can see some irony bits in there, so there would have been a suspension loop. Wasp, go away, wasp. Yeah, that's what that is. Don't know how old it is. Do one. Right, let's move on and get away from this little yellow and black sucker. Can you see me all right? Probably not, probably silhouetted. I'm either about to be punked by a terrible nightmarish button, or potentially I've got a silver Roman coin. Please let it be the latter. What have we got here? It's very, very unclear. There is stuff there. Oh, can you see anything? Oh dear. Right, let's give it a clean up. It's a Denarius. It's a silver Denarius on my own permission. First time ever. And it's a bit battered, but you can see the portrait, you can see the god. Oh, yes! Talk about, do you know what? Try not to get emotional. I have been wanting Roman land to metal detect on for I don't know how long now, 10 years, where I could have the chance of finding these 2,000-year-old silver coins. And today it happened. I hope it's not the last one I find, and I don't think it will be. Oh, I have no idea who it is. They've got a beard, I think. Maybe they haven't. I don't really care. It is a silver Roman denarius in my hand that I found in the ground here today. Amazing. Born on the 11th of April 145 AD as Lucius Septimius Severus, he was raised in Leptis Magna, which is in modern-day Libya. As a young man, he advanced through the customary succession of offices under the reigns of Marcus Aurelius and Commodus. Severus was the final contender to seize power after the death of the Emperor Pertinax in 193, during the year of the 5 emperors. After the death of his first wife, he remarried to Julia Domna and had 2 children. By 209, Septimius Severus was sharing power with his sons Caracalla and Geta, but with his death in 211, Geta and Caracalla were to share power jointly. This proved to be a doomed venture for Geta, and he was murdered in December 211. Now you see, this is getting interesting. You know how I said at the beginning of the video, the potential to write the history of an area. So this area, very little known. Silver denarius, just one on its own, yeah, casual loss maybe, but that steelyard weight was just up the field. I've just had another one, so that's 2 now in a reasonably small area, and the Roman coin. So it's starting to build a picture, isn't it? I've got to keep going at it. There's lots more that needs to be done here, but this is starting to look like it's got some age to it, this field. It's proper exciting today. I'm really feeling it. Being optimistic with this one. There's a slight mystery clod, and I can see something. It's a bit squishy, a bit silvery. Could be a button, could be a hammered, could be a flipping Roman denarius. Who knows? So as you're going, you can see, look, tiny bit of stuff. Oh, it's tantalising, isn't it? That could be any of the above, couldn't it? Right, let's break her open, have a look. Oh, I think it's yeah, it's just turned. Oh no! Oh God! Option Z. What the heck is this? I think it's silver. It's old. Eh? What? See, that looks like the button, but then is that a shank that's knocked over? Maybe that's a shank that's knocked over. I don't know. That is really, really odd, but I think on the basis that I'd poke a bit of it out there. Yeah, I think the shank is knocked over to one side, and the button should have a couple of holes in it underneath. Yeah, fancy pants, silver button, maybe pewter, but it feels silver. Either way, illegal button, but quite cool. I see the glisten of gold before me. Not solid, gilded. 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 I'm going to go with gilded. It's interesting. Let's have a look. Can you see it shining? It's weird. Looks like a couple of bunny ears. How bizarre. I'll give it a very gentle clean up, but I don't think it's going to give me much help. I mean, my initial thoughts are maybe a buckle, but it's blooming fancy. Yeah, cleaning it has just sort of deepened the mystery, really. One side, like, there you go, this side is quite detailed. Very, very fancy. But the other side, not so much. So, but it is fully, as you can see, like, gilded all the way around. So, yeah, what is that? Answers on a flipping postcard. It is beautiful. I don't feel like it's got super age to it, but sort of maybe a floral design in there. Who knows? I like it. around in the ground situation. Whoop. There she is, flipperooed out. Where's the Roman bronzes? Who finds a flipping Denarius without any bronzes or any pottery? Is that a flipping shank? Oh, I'm not even sure it's a farthing or anything now. Could well be a flipping button, that. Got another cool thingy. It's sort of a shieldy what's it, and there's some writing and stuff on it, so let's have a look. Yeah, look. RLF, RLS, RCJ. The writing's so swirly I can't even work out what flipping letters they are. Anyway, I don't think it's super old. It's got one little hoop, the dupe there. The other bit at the top is broken. So yeah, it's one of them. I shall try and find out a bit more about it, but it may be a little bit too random, I don't know. Ah, lovely. Lovely hole, lovely find. Beautiful watch winder. Nice little design on there, and a little bit of gilding left. My word, had lots of fascinating stuff today. Really have. It's been top drawer, first class. I have to say, a really good day detecting. Yeah, lovely. I'll pop that in the finds pouch and add it to the massive collection of stuff that I've picked up today. What an epic day's hunting. Oh, honestly, that's just been one of my best days. To find that silver Denarius on my own permission has just blown me away. And yet weirdly, there's no grots, no pottery. So I'm not convinced I'm on like a Roman site here. It's just a casual loss. So okay, it's a win and not a win all at the same time, but where there's one, there's normally more, and there's loads more fields to go at. So now that I know where that one's come from, I guess I sort of target fields around that area, I suppose, and try and work my way around it. Anywho, loads of great stuff there. So wait for the gallery after this and you'll see. I'll clean it all up and it'll just be amazing. What can I say? I'm blown away by today. I'm speechless almost, even though I'm rambling. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.